Hello. This is the demo for Project 4, Psychedelic Art. So, anyways, I've actually already been working on this document for a while, but I thought I would pause for a moment and show you guys how I'm making the layers. Um, okay, so here's my basic picture. And I wanted to show you a couple things. First of all, I did select out the sky and change the color using this mask. And I used the magnetic lasso tool combined with the polygonal lasso tool. I have a video in these directions from a professional showing how to use all of those tools. They are very useful for certain things, and they can be combined. So that you can switch back and forth from the different tools. So just so you know, when I first started doing it, it wasn't switching. You're supposed to push option and then you're supposed to click on the point and that's supposed to make it change. But it wasn't working for me. So I actually had to go here to, I had to actually change this tool. It had to be reset. So what I did is I went up to the top, clicked on the drop down menu, went to settings, and then I went to reset tool. And that seemed to make it work. So if you find that you're option clicking and it isn't letting you switch back and forth, there you go. So why would you use this tool? I mean, maybe because you want to remove the change one part of the picture and not change another. Maybe you want to change the sky, but you want to change the ground, etc. So just putting that aside, right now I'm not actually using that in my artwork. But anyway, I thought I would mention it. Oop, my bad. When you get like that, you just got to go edit, undo, magnet lasso. Okay, so I'm going to get off that tool. What I have been doing, okay, is working with this image right here. I've been duplicating it, I've been changing the opacity, and I've been layering them on top of each other. So here's what I have so far. You can see I have 6 layers, 7 layers. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you how to do this part, how to layer them, how to change the opacity. So what I've been doing is I've been turning off. So let's say when I finish a new layer, I've been turning off everything except for the new layer. And then I've been going down here to layer 0, which you can see that I have unlocked it so that I can do more things with it. And then I'm going to layer, duplicate layer. And I'm trying to keep track of what is what. Like this will be copy 8. Each of them is called copy. And I'm keeping the numbers consistent so that because it's going to get really confusing. So I made a new layer, but what I did is I just duplicated the background layer. Okay. So now copy 8 is down here, but I need it to be up here. I'm going to put it right above copy 7. And then I'm going to turn off the eyeball on the background layer. So all I can see is these two. And the first thing I'm going to do, you can tell I'm grayed out on copy 8, meaning I'm working on copy 8. I'm going to change the opacity. Now, for some reason, I chose 56% opacity on each of the layers. Why not 50? I don't know. So I'm changing opacity, right? But I can still see copy 7, meaning the layer underneath it. And you can see I've also activated my ruler guides, which are here. I clicked on rulers so I could see the rulers on the top and bottom. Kind of helps me keep track a little. But honestly, I'm kind of just using a guess. And then I'm going to edit, transform scale. And then I'm just going to take, and by the way, I'm working on copy 8 right now, layer 8. I'm going to take it and I'm going to make it just slightly smaller than my copy 7. And I've just been consistently, doing the same kind of ratio every single time. And I am kind of using the rulers to guide me, but after a while, you just kind of get used to it. And you can see the little pink thing shows up to show you in the middle. And then I push return. The opacity is already set. The size is already set. Now, I don't have to do this, but I usually turn back on all my copies just because it's sort of satisfying, I guess. And I have been leaving the background layer as solid, meaning, the opacity is at 100%. I thought about sliding something behind this that isn't the background layer, maybe a color or something that would like change the hue of the entire piece, but At any rate, for now, I'm leaving the background layer on, and you can see now I have another one, and you can see it repeated right here with this person. And I'm just going to keep repeating that process until I've literally made a tiny rectangle in the middle. So that's how I'm doing the duplicate layers. There's going to be a separate video for the last step in my project, which is going to be twisting, warping the whole image. Okay. Stop recording. Okay.